Hello, this is a tutorial on how to make a free Skritter alternative for Chinese for iOS. I'm sure it probably works for Android, but I'm not sure. I don't have an Android device. In order to do this, you will need an iOS device and a computer that has Anki, the desktop version as well. Here's what it looks like. You can do whatever you want, and then, okay.
空调
You can see it picked up the first character, and then I got the second one wrong. You can click it and see if you want to know the stroke or something. However, I would recommend, if you're early on in learning, you probably want to copy and paste the image into your cards directly so that you can reference those. But eventually you will become familiar with the stroke order, to which you'll rarely need to reference it. And I think that happens fairly quickly for all people who are learning. Okay, so let's pretend that you just downloaded Anki and set up an account, and here's what you'll see. Well, you're not going to see this Chinese thing yet, but you'll need to also download the Chinese add-on here at Tools, Add-ons, and you'll also want to add Awesome Text-to-Speech. After that, you can just go to my shared file, download that. I'll put it down in the description below, and just open it. Okay, whatever. And then you can go here,
你
and that should be it. Now, if you want to add them, you can go in manually and type in the Hanzi. Let's say, there you go. Oh, you have to press this to enable it, the automatic fill. Press tab, and there you go. So you'll have that, and then in order to create a cloze, you need to do C1::, and then you're gonna want to add that. Oops. And then there, now you should have a cloze card. And I will
你
show you how to do a mass import so you can do this quickly. Okay, so let's say you want to add a bunch of words at once and you have a long list. You're going to copy that list and put it into the fourth column of an Excel spreadsheet or Google Sheets, whatever. And then just delete this extra crap. 1 second. Okay. It has to be the fourth column because the fourth field in our cards corresponds to the actual characters themselves. Sorry. Okay. So once you have that, you're also going to want to create a cloze deletion thing, and you're not going to want to go one by one creating all these dumb C1::, whatever. That's a pain in the butt. So you should just create create this formula equals array formula, and then you're going to put in quotes what you want before the character, and then the character, and then the ending little pointy parentheses things. Okay, so let's go back to the other sheet. I'm going to copy this, paste this here, and you can see it does it for me. Just put it into the whole thing. Now you're going to save this as a comma separated value or tab separated, doesn't matter. And you're ready to go into Anki. Go to File, Import. Click on that thing you just downloaded, and I think you can just click Import. Oh, I had a bunch of C1 thingies at the bottom. That's fine. Okay, so now here you are. And now you're going to have a bunch of cards with no audio. Oh, and no characters yet. Whoops, hold on. You need to go to Tools, and oh no, you need to go to Chinese, Bulk Fill, All. And it just added 151. It filled in 151 cards for you. Now, see, you have I. Okay, next, you are going to want to add audio somehow, correct? If not, maybe then don't. But in order to create audio, you're going to need to go into Browse, and then go to your current deck, select them all, and then Awesome Text-to-Speech, add audio to selected. So once you're here, you're going to want to select Chinese from Google Translate, and then your source field is going to be the character, Hanzi, and then next is the destination field is going to be Awesome Text-to-Speech is what I named it. And then you're just going to click Generate. And one successful, and then it's only going to generate one every 30 seconds. So this can take an extremely long time. It's best to just do it overnight, in my opinion. That's what I did. I'm going to cancel it because I don't want to wait for that. There's not really an alternative to that because I guess Google has changed. It has kind of prevented these mass imports, I guess, from bogging down their system. So now you have to have a system like Awesome Text-to-Speech, which does it slowly, unfortunately. So after that's all done, you should be able to just go into your iPad or iPhone or whatever and download the keyboard for Chinese simplified handwriting. And then once you select that keyboard, see, if you don't have that keyboard selected, obviously it's not going to show up. But if you go to that keyboard, it will pop up and you will be able to type whatever, even if it's horribly wrong like this is. And there you go. It's that easy. If you want to change the formatting of your cards, it's quite easy. You can just go into Edit when you're on a card, and then click on Cards, and it'll change all the cards. Go to Styling, and here's your tone colors right here. You can change your tone 1 to be, let's just say, blue. Or, actually, this is a bad example. I need to change the tone 3, because that's what's on the screen. Let's change it to blue. There you go. You have a blue one that's horribly difficult to read. But you can change it to light blue. There you go. It's that easy. I'm not going to save that though. The next thing I would recommend is if you go into the app, you should probably change your settings to make sure review, top bar, you're going to want to have a rebuild button. So I put a button number 5 as rebuild. The next thing you're going to want to do is also create a custom study button. I put it at button number 6, doesn't really matter. Then you're going to want to go to your deck, and this is called testing, but yours is going to be named something different. So after you study all of these in Anki, the way it works is you study them once and then they go away, and then you can't study them until Anki decides that it should test you. So in order to get around this, you're going to want to go to the deck, and once you're done or whatever, you can just click custom. So once you're in this custom study session area, you should be able to, for the sake of this video, I'm going to click learn new cards, but once you're actually in Anki and you've been using it, it should populate things in the cram scene cards, which is ideal. Right here it shows no matches because I just created this deck, so I haven't seen anything. So I'm going to click learn new cards, whatever, 100 of them. And now we're in the custom study session, and so you'll see there's 100 cards in the custom study session. So I can click type in whatever and do again. Now you'll see it'll say 99 cards. So once you're done with all of this studying, you can just click rebuild up here. And it should go back to 100. Yeah. So you can just study indefinitely just like you would on Skritter, but without paying $15 a month.